Hey everyone, Double P here and welcome. So in today's trading session, I attacked NVIDIA and it was a very good trade. So let's get into it right here. What's the first thing we always do? We always draw the box. What's the box? The box is price action. The box is volatility. The box is support and resistance. And the box is volume. All right, that's what comprises the box. And we always do this at the end of the day when the bell closes, the last hour of the day, that's the box. So I draw my price level tools here. These are all algorithmic. And then I wait for pre-market. As you can see here, I drew my box. I always draw my box around 9:15. Today I drew it a little bit earlier. Just for the sole fact that I was watching what NVIDIA was doing. It was just from a high all the way to a lot of consolidation here to moving into the box. And then why did I take the trade so early today? Well, because this is a narrow state. Here's the 200 right there. You can clearly see it. It's red. Here's the 20. It's green, then it turned yellow right here, and it started curving under. And I'm like, okay, here we go. And pre-market, and then this candle right here, 926, 928, that movement was enough for me to say, let's go, right at pre-market. All right, you cannot hesitate. When you see stuff like this, you cannot hesitate. You cannot hesitate. You must go. You must dive all in with full conviction and get that trade off. And that's exactly what I did, right? Sent the trade out to you guys at the Platinum X Power Option Trader Group right as quick as I could. As soon as I saw that, I drew this channel right here. As you can see the channel, I drew it right here, and I was just like, I'm in. Let's go. And then you see that waterfall. That was a beautiful escalator to the downside, vicious trade. Beautiful, exactly what I was looking for. Nothing else. So let me remove that channel there for you so that you're not so confused, so that you can see it. Beautiful. And it just hugged the 20 all the way down. Right? Algorithms trade in channels, they trade in slopes, and then they look at trading in the degree of those slopes. The steeper the slope, the steeper the degree of that slope, the harder, the faster the algorithms are going to sell into it, or on the upside, they're going to buy into it, and they're just going to run you over like a freight train. You can't get out of this trade. Once this starts like this, you can't get out. You're screwed. You're done. The only time you can get out of this trade is when the algorithms break the channel or break the slope, and then they just like, they're done. They're done trading, right? So what do we have here? We have consolidation, low-level consolidation right here, a couple breakouts, and as you see right here, I can obviously extend this so that you see where the algorithms are right now. And then you see what they're doing, right? Let me open this up here for you. I'm on manual here. Let me make that a little bit bigger so that you can see it. Move it over. So there is your low-level consolidation volatility box. There's the price level. That's when I drew out my stop. 443.64, and it was just a fantastic trade overall. I hope you guys took it. Those of you that are on social media, this is what you see, what we do at the Platinum X Power Option Trader Group. So there isn't much more I can tell you about this trade other than when you see the trade alerts come in, that's when the trade alerts come in. Get on those trade alerts, because there's a reason why I'm sending them out. This is wide expansion now from here to here. Excuse me. So you always want to be taking your profits in a wide state, not a narrow state, but in a wide state. You always want to be taking your profits. So to the downside, as soon as it breaks that 20, take your profits. On the upside, same thing. All right, so that's it from Double P. Hope you enjoyed this end of the day trading session. Oh, give me a quick second here. And sorry there, had to, a lot of noise in the background there. So there was the opening text alert sent to you guys, 422.50 strike put. Told you what to get, how many contracts, the limit order. Now in the limit order, if you get the limit order and the limit order is already above what I send out, then you have to make a decision. You have to say to yourself, do I want to ride this, or do I want to wait for the limit order to come back to me, or the trade to come back to me? You have to look at it and say to yourself, look at what NVIDIA is doing, right? This is algorithmic trading, so you need to catch on that. If you're even 10% over the limit order, take it. I mean, let me rephrase that. If it was me and I see what's going on with the trade and I'm looking at it, I would say to myself, you know what? I drew up my channels, I drew up my slopes, and I see that the limit orders, whatever it was X, and I'm probably like 8%, 10% over that. Do I want to get into the trade? I'm looking at everything. Yeah, I'm gonna go in that trade and I'm gonna take it. That's me. You have the profit and the loss parameters to make your decisions as far as what you want to do, as far as if you want to get into the trade or don't get into the trade. No bot, no other person is going to take that trade for you. This is the decision that you have to make in your head. That's why you have to go through the course. You have to look at everything. You have to look at the modules. You have to look at the end of the day trading recaps, because I'm telling you exactly what's going on in my head as I'm trading live in real time, and I'm downloading all my knowledge to you. So you have to look at it and say to yourself, damn, this is a solid trade. And you see here in the video just hitting another all-time new low for the day, intraday. So I mean, it's a trade. So this is low-level consolidation, like I said. Then you look for a big candle like that. When you get a big candle, you get a big Maribozo candle like that, sell-side activity. That range is $2.90 for this candle right here. That's massive for an option trader. That's huge. That's something that you have to dive into. So if I was to get back into this trade again, I'm going to look at this trade here. And I would cut this candle in half right here where this wick is still growing. And I would say to myself, if it breaks that, if it breaks to the upside, I'm going to think twice about taking the trade. But if it taps here and the next candle and it can't break it, and that next candle opens up, this is my new resistance. I'm going to go in and dive and take that trade. Right? If I'm looking at what I'm looking at profit, because I'm seeing the downward action, the downward slope of what NVIDIA is doing. There's your channel, there's your slope right here. There's your channel, there's your slope right there. There is low-level consolidation. What is NVIDIA going to do? Look at the box, look at where it opened up. We're down, NVIDIA's down 3%. That's huge. This is going to be a bad day for NVIDIA. Right? So if I was to get back into this trade, you know what I mean? I'm looking at the volatility. I'm looking at what's happening with the price action, and where's the path of least resistance? The path of least resistance is to the downside, right here to the downside. So I would go algorithmic again and start mapping out my other levels. So that was the opening alert. And then you see right here, the close alert, what I made, 61.21%, 33.6 profit right there. And then show you my actual order closed. It's done, it's closed, 33.6, 61.28%, plus 229% on this option, right? And I got out way early. I got out way earlier than what it says there. I doubled. I was like out at like, I don't know, it was like 280 or 290 or whatever it was. So anyways, that's it from Double P. That's the end of the day trading. Oh yeah, so margin account. I always got to do this. I don't know why. Stock is in real time. Amex, New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, all real time feeds. Equity options, real time feed. Futures, I don't need to pay for the subscriptions on this platform. I have the futures right over here for free in real time. All my futures is right here. Right, that's what I'm looking at. This is my market breadth report, my market internals. You got to have this up if you are anywhere deadly serious about trading options and stocks. The whole thing doesn't matter. Options, stocks, cryptos, equities, futures, forex, doesn't matter. You got to have the market internals up. Otherwise you're screwed because you don't have any vision. You don't know what's going on. You can't see anything, right? Forex real time, others in real time. So all real time account there. So you see what NVIDIA is doing right here. See, that's resistance, right? You got a little bit of a boot up here. This is actually an inverted hammer right here. So this may actually turn bullish and go up because now the 20 is right here. You can clearly see the 20. It's kind of trying to dip over, but the 200, the intraday 200 on a 2-minute candle is weighing heavy on this particular position. You can see it. And this is the volume profile right here, right? Where's the point of control on the volume profile? Let's have a look at it. The point of control is 446, right? We're now down at 432, right? That's a massive dip. So what's NVIDIA trying to do? They're trying to work it, they're trying to repair itself and work its way back up. But it's going to be one of those sessions where, it could go either way. It could challenge for and tap the low again. I'll wait for this candle right here. This candle will tell me everything, right? That's a 6-minute move on that candle. This is all bullish. This is a spinning top right there. That's an inverted hammer. Inverted hammer is bullish. Spinning top is off of this. So look at this last 3 candles. 1, 2, 3, that configuration there. That is a 1000% bearish move. Then you got a spinning top there. It's a candle of a pause or a candle of indecision or whatever you want to call it. Everyone has a different name for it. Then you have your inverted hammer right here. That's supposed to be bullish. Then you have another spinning top. Doesn't know what it wants to do. It's taking a pause. Then we have one white soldier. It's coming. It's trying to break through that resistance. So, that's 2, 4, 6. That's 2, 4, 6, 8 minutes now that I've been talking. Look at this configuration. This configuration, it wants to move up. Now the 20 is tapping it right on that resistance point. So the algorithms are going to be like, what do I do now? Do I carp? Do I just channel back and forward and scalp back and forward in a consolidation box, like just move back and forward? Or do I look to break out, right? So here we go. Look at the movement. So this tells you everything, right? I mean, look. Let me put this over here. What's that slope? That slope is 41 degrees. So here you have resistance. Resistance. This is resistance 2, that channel. This is resistance 1. This is support 2. Right? That's how the channels and that's how the slopes work. That's how you have to look at it. Look at that move now. Look at what NVIDIA wants to do. Now, what's the channel? The channel is to the upside, right? Look at what NVIDIA is doing. There's support and resistance now. There's the new support and resistance at 432.47. This is support number 2 now, because the way the candle configuration is looking to break, right? This is resistance 1. This is support 1. This is support 2. All right, so I always wait. I always wait. I told you it could go either way, right? It's trying to repair itself now, right? So now this is the other resistance point right here, because you have to look at this big candle right here. This is the Maribozo. So you have to say to yourself, you can cut this in three. You can make 3 candles out of this. So this would be candle 1, that would be candle 2, that's candle 3, right? So 1, 2, 3. You can actually make 4 candles out of that. That's candle 1, that's candle 2, that's candle 3. If you want to look at it that way, there's 3 candles right there that make up that one big heavy duty candle, right? So that's it from Double P. That's the end of the day trading session, and this is how we do it at the Platinum X Power Option Trader Group.